Having an amazing day. Hope you're all feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Um, today's session is going to be amazing by God's grace. So quickly, I'm going to announce the setup quickly so that everybody can be on the same page. Let me mark this quickly. We have the supply area here. Hey Victor, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's so nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, thank you for liking too. Thank you. Now you're beginning to get the gist. Thank you very much. Now, the rest of our friends that will be able to join faster because we are beginning to like the video. That's so nice. Thank you so much. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. I didn't really have to talk about the like. Thank you so much for doing that. How's been your day now? Hey, Clesley, hope day. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, my people are joining. That's good. This is so nice. This is very, very nice. Thank you for liking too. I can see that you've clicked the like already. Thank you very much. Yeah, I love these emojis. They are so nice. Let me see if this might be a QM. Whoa, Subteria, how are you? Yeah, my brother from South Africa. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Since I like the way you announced that you are from South Africa. It's so nice. Yes. I like these emojis. They are so nice. Thank you very much. So let's check this QM quickly. Yeah, all good. Yes. Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm fine. We're all doing great. Thank God. You know, we thank God. Let me see. M5. Okay, good. M5 has a proper engulf. And we have an entry on M30 S30 already. That's good. So yes, I was about announcing the today's setup. So we're running with 1 minute chat today. Mm. All right. So we're running with the M1 time frame today, and we're also going with M1 trade time. Yes, that's so. Okay, so we have the so we're just going with regular M1 theme. So I noticed that for some days now the market has been very, very on the edge. Supplies and some QMs sometimes, when you have a QM, then you see a very high strong momentum. But nonetheless, though, we will not back down from the market. You understand? The most important thing is we are going to find a way to navigate the market, however how bad it is, or however how bad it seems. Let me put it that way. We're going to navigate the market. So we have a very nice level here. It's been respected 3 times. Hey Zoe Life, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. 5145. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Hey Gem World, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. It's not an application. It's a platform called. Hey OMK, thank you so much for coming. It's a platform called Pocket Option. This binary options trading actually, and and the and the platform we're using is Pocket Option. Now the broker link is in the description below if you're interested. You understand? You can just click the broker link, and you can register for an account. They'll give you a free demo account that you can use to practice. You understand? So it's not an app. It's though they have an app anyways. Thank you for the emoji, Victor. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Clesley. I really appreciate that. So basically, that's how it is, and it's a trading platform where you can actually, do your trades, and you make your withdrawals once you have your profits. So it makes so much sense. We'll start with 12.5%. I'm targeting this QM right here. So let's wait for it. Now, I took a trade like this earlier, and the what happened was that there was a very strong velocity, like some buyers, they were just strong, and they went past the entry, and I took the trade down here, and they just went past the entry, and it was a losing trade. And after that losing trade, they now gave us a red candle. It was a very disastrous trade, and I was wondering, like, why won't they retrace? But I understand that the market has been on the edge for a good number of days right now. So we just need to be very careful with, especially when we see market that doesn't respect supply and demand. We should know that those markets should not be trusted. But not nonetheless, you understand, we are still going to take our trades. So we'll keep an eye on this market because I'm expecting a very good. So guys, yes, as we are entering the session, please, I would appreciate if you can click the like button. Yeah, we need the rest of our friends to join us, but when once we are able to click the like button, YouTube will suggest the video to more of our friends. Okay, so let's just do that right away. Let's just do that right away. There's a gap. There's a gap up here, so that gap up is not a good sign to go with the buyers. Though the buyers are entering right now, but let's check other markets to see which opportunities we can take advantage of. I like markets like this. These markets are always very good to take your trades, but sometimes they seem very difficult, on the eye. But really, really, if you think about it, it's a very good market to be in if you can figure it out, anyways. Okay, they broke this common point of rejection. Okay, this area is a fake out. It's a price channel, but it has a fake out up here. This is a fake out. Let's see. Price will probably just break out either from the. I have a feeling it's going to break to the upside. So we should be careful. It may break to the upside. Though I was thinking of going with the sellers here because we have common point of rejection, but price may break to the upside. This was that trade we're looking at when the price when we left the market. In sessions like this, one needs to be very patient. Normally I would go with this I'll go with the sellers here, but I'm going to reduce the risk amount, then I'll go with the sellers. I was hoping to see a round number somewhere here so that we can anchor the trade on the round number. That'll be a good one. So guys, if you're new here and this is probably this is your first time, you're welcome. Thank you so much. You can send me a hi in the comment section so that I can give you a shout out. You understand? You can see all the most of our friends already, they are already chatting in the comment section, so you two can just join us. But I personally want to welcome you, so go ahead and say hi in the comment section, okay? And if you are yet to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. We are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. If you look at the subscriber count, it's very close now. So this is your opportunity. This is your opportunity to join the first 1,000 subscribers on Barter-Pro YouTube channel. It's amazing, such an honor. So please do that right away, because your chances are they are very slim now if you don't click it. So just go ahead and click it now, because if you wait too long. Hey John, how are you? Yes, that's a winning trade. Hey John Akachi, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. So I took half the amount I would have entered with. It's all right. Now I wasn't expecting this sellers to come down here, though it's a seller's entry, but this kind of market, you can't really trust it with, you can have a break and the market may just break to the upside and keep moving and not come back. So that's why I did not go with the sellers. You see what I'm talking about? This kind of market, you can't trust it that much like that. But no problem. I can still trust this gap up. I can't trust it. I still can't trust the gap up. So let's check where we're coming from. Okay, we're waiting for our entry here. Now, let me give you guys one gist. Anytime you have an entry above and market keeps ranging under it, like market just keep ranging under it like this, you need to be careful. You see, anytime market range like that, they are building liquidity. You understand? Now, the velocity of that liquidity may be too high for this entry to hold. I've seen it happen a lot of times. You understand? We will take this trade, but we need to be very, very cautious, very careful, because immediately they break to the upside, they may be very, like, the velocity may be too much for this entry to hold. So we need to be very, very careful. You understand? It happens a lot. So I've seen it happen many times. And if you observe it too, you should just, just know that that's what's happening. Now, I could go with the sellers, but I have no reason to go with the sellers, except the fact that we have market sequence of 2 green candles, then red, 2 green candles, red. We have another 2 green candle, we have red, we have another, we have a gap. Oh, there's a gap up on a round number. You see, sometimes when you zoom out like this, you may not see the details until when you zoom in. If I'd seen this, I would have gone with the sellers. I wanted to go with seller, but I didn't see other reasons to go with the sellers. Can you imagine? Look at this. If it gives us the entry, I'll go with the sellers. But let's reduce the amount too, because of that same. Oh, okay. Don't worry, it's a missed trade, and it's a very good one at that. Okay, we have a gap up also. Should we go with the sellers? I think we can go with the sellers. Let me go with the sellers. Let's see. Now, the probability of the sellers is not too high, but you see this gap up is what's making me want to go with the sellers. And the fact that we have market sequence of 2 red, then green, 2 red, then green, 2 red, then green, 2 red, then green. So we may have another 2 red here. And that gap up already gives us the signal that we may have a red candle because of the sellers. Gap ups are in favor of the sellers. So I'm expecting, this to be a red candle. But that's why I entered with small amounts. Sometimes you just want to go small amounts when the assurance is not there. Okay, now we can go with the buyers now. Can you give us the gap down, please? No. We can't go with the buyers again. We can't go with the buyers again. Hey, it just official jester, how are you? Sorry, you are not trading with your real money. No, I'm not. Not. I've explained like 100 times why I'm not doing that right now. But don't worry. If you want to watch my live, if you want to watch my live trades, I have a what they call it. I have a playlist called Live Trade Sessions on the channel. You can just click on the playlist and you watch all. I still posted one today. I posted one the day before yesterday also. So you can watch those ones. You understand? You can watch those ones. They are my real accounts, real analysis, everything. Thank you, Mr. Banary. Hope you are feeling great today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So this is turning to a what they call it, a basic market structure pattern. But you see, I have a feeling if price comes here, they're going to give us a very strong push to the downside after this entry. Yeah, I just have that feeling because we may just have this liquidity sweep to the downside anytime price is ranging like this, you know. So let's take our entry now. I'm waiting for the entry. I'm waiting for the entry. Let's just wait for it. We need that patience. Our job as traders is to wait. So we will wait for it. We'll wait for it. We're not going to rush. If it doesn't give us the entry, fine. We're not going to worry about it. It came too close and it just pulled back. But I know it's still the QM is the QM sellers that actually push the price down. Now, let me now give you one gist, guys. Anytime you have an entry like a QM like this and price comes close and pulls back, don't take this entry again. Don't take it again. See, you see this tip is going to save you a lot of headache. See, you guys should be paying for this particular tip, I'm telling you, because it took me about 2 years to find out or to observe this particular thing. You understand? Sincerely, it took me a long time, a very long time. You understand? Yes, you're very correct. Patience is key. You understand? So anytime you see price coming to this entry like this, don't take the trade again. Don't. If price comes back here, let it come. It may retrace again, but don't take the trade again. Just leave it. You understand? Just leave it. Just let it be. That's the best thing you can do for yourself at that moment. Because price will eventually come there, but they may just run through that entry and not come back. We can go with the buyers after this. If price comes to this third touch, that will even be better safe. Yes. Remember I told you that we may have a liquidity sweep from this entry. You understand that that's a liquidity sweep now. I may not even take this buy trade again unless we have a very strong confirmation like a gap down. If there's no gap down, I'm not taking the trade because it might just be a liquidity sweep and it will keep going down. You understand? So it may keep going down. I'm Nigerian. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you for that prayer. Okay, let's go with the buyers. Let's see if the liquidity sweep will take effect or yeah, it's a strong downtrend. I can see a strong downtrend. Also, we have Totot breakout and we have ABC break. You understand? This ABC break and this is Totot breakout. So you understand? It's going to be a lot of tug of war between the buyers and sellers in this area right now. You understand? And that liquidity sweep might just take effect also. Okay, the liquidity sweep is creeping in now. Okay. Okay. See, it's just a liquidity sweep. The what's happening is that the buyers are not as strong as the sellers here. You can see. Now, if I'd taken the trade with margin of safety, we probably would have won that trade. You understand? But sometimes, you can't always overthink all these things, like I always say. So let's just leave it like that. But at least it's a good thing that we anticipated it already. Okay, there's another buyer's entry here. Let's mark the buyer's entry. So guys, if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Okay, I should still enter sell so that we can go with. No, the thing is, you can't just go with the momentum like that. I think I've mentioned that before. That the way the market works in traditional market and binary option is slightly different. Now we can go with the sellers now. Let's go with the sellers. The way market works in traditional market and forex, you understand, and and binary option is different. The reason why it's different is because the way the mindset, like in binary option, you need specific entries to enter your trades. Very important margin. Yeah, that margin of safety was very important. I wasn't mindful of it actually. So the thing there is with binary options, you need specifics, but with traditional market like forex, you need average. Like you can see a fair value gap now and take your trade on the fair value gap when it comes when you're in forex. But you see, when you're in binary option, you need that specific entry where the buyers or the sellers are to take that trade, or else you understand you may miss. Look at the way we missed this entry now. We missed it by a very tiny margin. That one we took before this one. Now somebody will ask me, like, how did you know that this market is going to be a red candle? Let me explain. I'll explain. Guys, if you're here to subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. This is, I'm telling you to subscribe now. You understand? Don't miss your opportunity of being. I will send you a message when I visit your country from Germany. Oh, no problem. You can always. You're welcome. I hope the Lord. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayers. I couldn't finish reading everything, but thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Okay. So as I was saying, you understand, you need specifics to be able to take your trades on binary option. That specific is going to help you a lot. You get it, gist. So that's exactly what's happening most of the time. And it seems like a logical thing to see a momentum and want to run with it. The problem there is that that momentum can reverse at any time, and it may just hit a maybe sell setup or a buy setup somewhere, and it will retrace violently. I've seen, you know everything I'm talking about is born out of experience. like experience in the market, real life market experience. This is one of the favorite trading strategies. Yes, test and retest. You're correct. You understand? They will break, then they retest. You'll now be wondering, like, what's happening? So let's check this previous. Oh, okay. Okay. This market is going to push to the upside violently because they are systematically taking out all the all the sellers. And look at this. This is a very big sellers area. And those buyers, they are just chipping in little by little, taking out all the sellers one after the other. Look at it. This is a big selling area. Like this is supply area. You can imagine. This is a big supply area. And the buyers, they keep chipping into the market little by little. Yes, the momentum is getting stronger. You're very correct. So it's it's very serious. So now the thing there is, if you are a beginner and you want to learn binary option, now if you are yet to have an account with the broker, there's a link below. Always use indicators like RSI, MACD to catch up very well. Yes, you're very correct. I used them before, but actually don't use them now because the strategies I teach they are not dependent on RSI or and sometimes RSI will say one thing, then the market will do another thing. So most of the time I just read the candlesticks. So this strategy is called candlestick psychology. When you read the candlesticks itself, you understand. So the best thing is to do is to find like very good entries first. No, indicators are available. See, if you need indicators, this is where you go. You tap on this menu, then you see the second option is the indicator section. You can enable anything you want, like the RSI you were talking about just now. Look at it. This is the RSI. You can see you can enable it. You can style it the way you want. You understand? But I don't. I used to use it when I started. If you check my old videos, you see them. I used them back then, but right now I'm not using them again because it's a relative strength index. You understand? It doesn't tell you exactly what's happening in the markets. You understand? Like it tells you what has happened, but it doesn't tell you what's happening. So eventually, if you go with the okay, not advisable for beginners. Okay. You're correct. Yes, I don't advise beginners to use because they just depend. They tend to depend on it, and it's not even going to help them in the first place. You understand? And I like this screen real estate right now. The way it is. Let me see. Okay, I think we can go with the sellers, but I wish the price was up here the way it came up the other time. We have gap down now in favor of the buyers. I'm not going to go with the sellers again. So it's a matter of finding a very good market, then taking your trade based on all the concepts you've learned, then all the confluences. You understand? We have red green pattern here right now. Look at red green, red green, red. We can have a green. You know what? Let's go with the buyers. Though going with the buyers just for red green pattern is shallow. You understand? It's not enough. Don't enter when one is saying sell. No. Enter this one to explain something that the fact that you see red green pattern does not mean you should go with the red green pattern. No, it shouldn't. It's not. It's not enough reason to do that. You must have you must have confluences of reasons to take your trade. You can see now. One reason is not enough. Two reasons is not enough. Three reason is just enough. Then anything from four reason above is sufficient enough. You understand? So look at this now. You may have red green pattern, but when you get here now, you can see the market might change their mind. Hey Bintox, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Yes, all indicators are lagging. Yeah, they're laggy. You're very correct. Indicators are laggy. Now they are good sometimes. For example, there are some indicators I use. Let me show you. When I want to detect the market trend, look at this. I use the zigzag, but I don't use it all the time. Like I don't, because of this is a clear downward trend already without any indicators. Anyways, if you know how to read the market, you can tell it's downward trend. You understand? And the market may just keep going down. Now the another indicator I use is this 23 EMA. I use it to just detect the market trend. You can see. But one thing that happens sometimes with this, it tells you how strong the both your candlesticks, your indicators must give confirmation. Exactly. You understand? In fact, you have to be able to read the market first, then let the candlesticks give you a kind of confirmation to what you are reading. You understand? So that's how it is. We have a downtrend, then the indicators are telling us we have downtrend too. We can just go with like, yes, price action, market condition, sequence. Yeah, exactly. All those concepts. You understand? So we need to be able to combine those concepts and confluences together. Sometimes you might have confluences of strategies together. It works. It makes sense. So if I'm looking at the market, that's what I'm looking for. Look at this. This is a beautiful market. You understand? It's a very beautiful market. But let me now show you something. You remember that trade we took the other time that gave us this one that gave us this market liquidity sweep. It's the same thing happening here too. Look at it. This liquidity sweep happening. You understand? But let's mark all the entries based on what we can see at least. Let's mark the entries. So we'll connect the seller's entries. These are the seller's entries. You can see. I mean the areas where the sellers entered. You can see. Then we'll connect the buyer's entry. Look at this. Let me show you. These are the buyer's entries. You can see. Now we have another trend line here. Let me just mark it for you. Because some people may be wondering, like, why didn't you mark like this? You can mark as much as you want. It's not a big deal. Or you can mark like this. You understand? The most important thing is to get all the average of all the candles that you are trying to touch. It doesn't have to be perfect. So you can see now, market shifted upwards a little bit. But I can tell you that we may still have that put. You see these sellers, you may have that same movement to the downside. And look at this. Now I'm dropping a video tomorrow. It's titled pattern recognition. You understand? As a good trader, you have to be able to recognize patterns in the market. You understand? So get ready, enable your notification. You understand? And if you are not subscribed yet, I don't know what you are doing. I don't know. Just subscribe right now. You understand? Look at this. We have this market sequence of 3 red candles. This is 4, but you have another 3 red candles. Then see, we have another 3 red candles, then green. You can easily map your mind into this market sequence and know that, okay, this is how the market goes. ICT students. Okay, that's good. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. We have some gurus in the house. So you can see now, look at this. This is okay, it's not a Marabosu candle. It's almost a Marabosu candle. You understand? I thought it was a Marabosu candle. I would have said Marabosu candles are reversal candles, but you see this gap down now is in favor of the buyers. It doesn't favor the sellers. You don't take this trade. Because some people go with the sellers thinking, okay, we have Marabosu candle. Marabosu candle said, or Barter-Pro said, Marabosu candle is a reversal candle. Then they go with the sellers and they have gap down and they will be wondering, like, why am I losing this trade? It's because of this gap down. That's why the buyers are coming in. Not only because of that. Let me show you another thing. The market's movement is upward right now. This minor trend, look at this. We have down, up, down, up, down, up, then down. The next movement of the market is up to this area. You can see. So you cannot trade against the market's move. Market is moving upwards. You have to look for opportunities going upwards too. It's as simple as that. Now, if I was going to go with this trade, what I would do is, because we have a gap down, I will enter the trade on this overlapping level. You see, in this overlapping level, you have a demand. Demand areas are where the sellers, where the buyers are. You can take your trade under this demand area right here, and the market will retrace, and you win the trade just like that. You understand? Just like that. You can do that. Exactly. Uptrend, gap down, overlap. Thank you. You understand? You combine those. You combine those. You see, we have people in the chat. They are getting it. You get the gist. Now, if you are not getting it yet, it's understandable. Everybody is not. Everybody cannot catch it on the same frequency. So don't worry about it. Okay. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. You will get it too. You understand? But I can tell you that they've been watching the videos for a while. So now they are beginning to catch it. You get this? You understand? That's how it is, basically. That's how it is. If you're enjoying this content, guys, and you are yet to subscribe, I laugh in Chinese. I don't know how the Chinese people laugh. Do we have Chinese people here? Hey Bola, how are you? It's nice to have you here. If you have Chinese people here, please teach me how to laugh. I want to know how to laugh in Chinese. So you understand? I don't know what you are doing if you are not subscribed yet. And this is the opportunity to be one of the first 1,000. Hey, how are you? NQOBL. Thank you so much for joining. Instant Instant Dispatch. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, my people are here. Hope you're feeling great today. Yes, we're having fun, right? Yeah, these are like the yeah, Bean Talks. It's nice to have you. Can you get a continuation trade, please? Yes. Now I can show you a continuation trade, but it has to be specific. Like there's a particular specific. If you are looking for something continuation, I will show you. But I've not seen anyone here right now. Now you see that liquidity sweep I was talking about. I think it's about to happen. Now, back then, I would take a trade against this momentum, this push to the downside, thinking, okay, the buyers will respond. Even if it gives me a Marabozu candle, if I'm going to take a trade with the buyers, maybe I'll reduce the amount and I will wait. It's not a Marabozu candle, but I would let's see if we can go. Now we shouldn't go with the buyers, but I'll take the trade with buyers and I'll tell you why. Let me show you something. We have another overlapping level break here. Look at it. This is it. This is the overlapping level I'm talking about. Remember I told you that when you see overlapping levels like this, it could be a supply or a demand area. In this case, it's a demand area where the buyers are. Now, we may still not have the green candle we're expecting. I can tell you that. Hey, Pactil, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You're asking a question about broke, but I didn't get it. Please rephrase the question so that I can get your question very well. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, fine. Look at this overlapping level. The same thing that happened here. Okay, please explain more on the continuation trade, or is it the same market sequence? Now I'll tell you the continuation trade. The opportunity for the continuation trade is not in this market right now. So but I'll show you if I find one. Or you know what? Let's find one together. Let me go back in with 12.5% of the balance I was going with. Now we can go with the sellers now. But you see, if I'm planning to go with the sellers, let me see if we have a supply area somewhere. Okay, we have a supply area in the lower time frame, and we'll mark a lower time frame entry here. If price comes to this area, this is the area we can take the trade. We cannot take it anywhere else. So you see, immediately they touch this area now. Hey, Nasiru, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. We can go with the sellers. I'm almost overconfident about this trade, so I'll take a double trade. Let's see. If we have a gap down, I won't take the trade again. Okay, we don't have any gap down. Let's go. Now, let me show you something. You see, this pattern, this red, green pattern is a, what they call it? They call it a morning star pattern. You understand? That's one. That's the first reason. That's the first reason. In fact, that's the first thing I saw when I wanted to take the trade. Now, number two, you know I was going into the lower time frame to see if we have sellers around here before we take the trade. So I saw those sellers in I think in S15. This entry, you can see it. So that's another reason why I took the trade. Now, sometimes when you have this kind of break and retest like this, you understand, they tend to reject again, but it's not happening right now, and it's fine. But this is a very good trade. It's a very, very good trade. And somebody will be wondering, like, if it's a good trade, why is it not a winning trade? I'll tell you why. Sometimes I think I mentioned it. I've been mentioning for like some few days now that you see traders they don't think in 100% surety, like assurance. They think in probabilities, and they take their trade based on the highest probability. Now, look at this. We have a morning star pattern. Morning star pattern naturally is a pattern that is usually followed by a, what they call it, by a red candle. It happens a lot. If you check the markets, I can tell you, once you see this evening star pattern, you can see an opposite candle follows it. You can check through the market, you see a lot of examples like that. See, this is the same morning star pattern I'm talking about. We have a red candle after it, just like this one. You can see. So it happens now, but the probability is about 70%. It means if you take this kind of trade 10 times, you win 7 times. And oh, sorry, I missed that message. Please resend the message. I missed it. You know, so if you take that trade 10 times, you're going to win 7 times, and you are most likely to lose 3 times. Now, 70% win rate is a good win ratio. Like, it's a very good win rate. You understand? And that's why you take these trades, especially when you're able to combine it with, okay, you have an internal supply here. You understand? The only thing I wish we'd had was a gap up. Hi, time frame is best. Looking for this pattern. Yes, exactly. No, in you can check in 1 minute. You can, this particular time frame is good. This is 1 minute already. You understand? Now, the only thing there is, if you take a trade like this and you lose, you shouldn't feel bad at all. This is a fantastic trade. Now, one thing we could have done better. Now, let me explain. One thing we could have done better is we could have waited for this round number and take a trade above this round number. If we had combined this round number with this setup, we probably would have win this trade. You can see price broke the round number, then came back and closed just around it. You understand? So in things like this, I try to combine a lot of reasons to take a trade. You get the gist. You understand? Now, I know there are some of you. You prefer I take you one-on-one. Like, I teach you these things one-on-one, and I've got you covered. You understand? Now, if you're new to binary option and you really want to learn, yes, there's a gap down somewhere, but we're not taking that gap down right now. So if you're new to binary option and you want to learn, now the first thing you need to do, there's a link in the description below. It's a broker's link, like it's a platform link. So click on the broker link. It will take you to the platform. Register for the platform, then come back to this YouTube channel. You understand? And go to the playlist section. You will see there's this playlist section I've put together for you. It's called Binary Options for Beginners. Click that playlist and watch all these 16 videos there. You understand? Watch everything. It will give you all the foundational knowledge you need. You understand? Then you can now practice, because they're going to give you a demo account to practice. Practice with your demo account. Now, when you understand, you didn't wait for setup. Yes, I'm not even taking any trade right now. I'm just explaining to the beginners. Don't worry, we'll find another setup very soon. So you can now practice. You can practice on your demo account. Oh, 3TBO. What's TBO? I d- oh, do you mean thought breakouts? Now, wow. 3BO, okay. 3TBO, okay. Mm. No, this is not a thought. There's no thought breakout here. No, there's no thought breakout here. Don't worry, we'll find a very good entry. So, as I was saying, the beginners. So, you have a demo account. You understand? Don't worry, we'll find a very good trade very soon. Yes, so we'll find a very good trade very soon. So, for all the beginners, I want you guys to be patient, but watch all those videos. Now, for all the seasoned traders, and you want to like get more information about all the strategies, there's a playlist for you too. It's called live trade. The playlist section is live trade sessions. Just click on it and watch. I have more than 100 videos there. You understand? Go there and watch all the videos. It will help you a lot. If you are the type that you want me to like, you want to you feel you need the mentorship and you want me to mentor you one on one, like take you step by step through all the the trading journey itself. You understand? Join the Barter-Pro mentorship. The link to join Barter-Pro mentorship is in the description below. It's a Telegram channel link. So click on it and send me a message. If you won't send me a message, there's this tag called Barter-Pro mentorship. Okay, we have a demand zone. Yeah, we have demand zone here. So we have you see a tag called Barter-Pro mentorship. Click on it. You understand, and send me a message, and we'll discuss about your. I can't take this trade now because it's going to be against a momentum. The momentum is too strong. You understand? So we can't take. We will look for a good market. Don't worry. We'll look for a very good market. No, I don't use WhatsApp. We only use Telegram. The Telegram channel link is in the description. Just click on it. It will take you straight to Telegram. Then we will be able to discuss your mentorship. You understand? So don't worry about it. Yeah, it's already played out. That demand already played out. Okay, this could be now. So the person that is looking for thought breakouts, this is a thought breakouts right here. But even the thought breakout did not work. You understand what I'm saying now? Sometimes the market, but no worries. We'll keep checking for very good markets. You see, finding a very good market is it's a skill on its own. Okay. Oh, this is a very good one. This is a ranging market, but this ranging market is over right now. It's over, like it's done. They're about pushing to the upside. This ranging market is done. Yeah, they're already pushing to the upside. We could have taken a trade under this area where you can see they're pushing to the upside. Can we go with the sellers after this? No, we can't. I thought it would give us a Maraboso candle. Okay, anyways, we can go with the sellers, but you see that push to the upside, the velocity is too high. And we would rather have a trade that has a lot of confirmation than take. Yes, we'd rather have a trade that has a very good confirmation than just take random trades. You understand? So let's see what's happening here. I would have said we should go with the sellers here, but you see in this area the sellers have been taken out. So in the last 10 seconds you may see this candle turn green. It's risky. Yes, it's very risky. It's very risky. So because the reason why I would have gone with the sellers, let me show you, is because of this DBS. There's a DBS here. If you're wondering what DBS is demand becomes supply. You see all this area? This is a DBS. You understand? And I guess maybe that's the reason why the sellers came in, but it's risky, trust me. The probability of that red candle was not strong at all. The probability of the red candle is not strong. Now we can take a trade down here if price comes down. Why? Because we will have a decision point somewhere here, and we have a demand below it. If price comes under this roundabout, I'm taking the trade. If it comes under this roundabout, I'm going with the buyers. So, or we might wait for the margin common point of rejection. That'll be a better one. Can you give us gap down? No. Can see now we don't have enough reason to take that trade, and now it's giving us a gap up in favor of the sellers. So gap up are in favor of the sellers, gap down are in favor of the buyers. Even if the buyers come in, it's not a good trade. We should not take it. So these are part of the concepts you need to learn to be able to like be very vast in the market. You understand? Yes, even if the buyers come in, it's still a bad market, a bad trade. I'm telling you, because by the time you take 10 of it, 10 of this kind of trade, I can tell you, you probably will lose a lot of it. So it's better not to ignore gaps. Gaps are very powerful in the market. But you know what? Let's go to the lower time frame. We still have an entry here. Okay, fine. We found the entry. If price comes to the entry, we can take the trade based on that entry. And price is coming to the entry, so we need to be very fast. Somebody was telling me that I'm moving too fast in the afternoon. I was like, yes, sometimes I move very fast because sometimes if market is coming into an entry, you understand, I need to move fast to be able to like mark the entries. So I'm waiting for that price to come into this entry. I'll take one here. When it enters properly, I'll take another one. I'm expecting a pull to the upside. Oop. Okay. Okay. So I'll mark it properly, then I'll explain the trade. Okay. Okay, good. I cannot take this trade again now. Why? Because price has come in and it has touched this area. It may still pull back to the upside, though, fine, but the probability of that second time is not guaranteed. The probability of the second is not guaranteed. You see, this kind of trade is only once. Is a one use case thing. You understand? So once you use it once or it's used once, that's it. You understand? Guys, I want to say something. If you're gaining value from this, because most of the things I'm sharing tonight are things I would normally share with my students. If you're gaining value from this, is this a minute time frame? Yes, it's 1 minute time frame prime. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. So if you're gaining value from this content, I would really appreciate that you support the channel. It's very important that you do that. You understand? You see, this is premium level lecture. You can't see any other premium level lecture like this online. I've been around and I've checked around. Trust me, you won't find. You can try and find, oh, then come back, you see. So if you feel like being awesome, go ahead and make use of the super chat, the super like, and the I think the super emoji or the super stickers. Yes, they call it super stickers. Also, you should consider becoming one of our YouTube members, like joining our YouTube membership. You understand? That would be amazing if you can do that. So thank you so much for doing that. You understand? And if you want to be one of our students, go ahead and click the subscribe yes, click the subscribe button and click the Telegram channel link. You understand? And send me a message for your mentorship. It's nice to have you here. We have this another gap down, and this gap down is big. Oh, I really want to go with the buyers. I really want to go with the buyers now more than ever. I really want to go with the buyers more than ever. That huge gap down is too. It's like if I lose this trade, I don't mind. Just for that reason alone, I can go with the buyers. Wow, look at the gap down now. It's too big. It's a very huge gap down. It's a very huge gap down. Like, no, I don't want to lose it now. Why? What are you doing, market? Move to the upside. But this kind of gap down is too good to be passed. You understand? It's just too good to be like to be ignored. It's too good to be ignored. I just had to take it. It gave us another gap down. The buyers are really, they are going to be very strong. They are pushing to the upside, but I'm not taking any trade here again. I'm not taking any trade here again. Let's look for another good. The payout amount is reduced. I'll keep an eye on this market. Let's check the rest of the market. There's no opportunity here. I'll clear this and I'll remove it from the favorites. We don't have opportunity here too. Sometimes when you don't see opportunity, it's best to just clear the market. We still have opportunity here, so we'll leave it. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay. This might be a fake out, but I'm not going to trade any fake out right now. I'm not going to trade any fake outs. This is a QM, but why are they ranging under the QM? When market begins to range under a QM like that, I don't like it. They may just push to the upside, and it may be too strong for the QM to hold. We have higher time frame confirmation. We have S30 entry. We have a very nice S30 entry here. Now, if you don't understand QM, guys, I have QM trades, like QM explanation inside the YouTube channel. So don't worry too much about it. You can watch all the explanation videos on QM. Okay. I have a lot of explanation videos. Okay, we can take this trade. We can take this particular one. And I'll tell you why we can take the trade if price comes there. Price has not touched it yet. Oh, and it's retracing. Come on. Oh, I thought the price would come inside. The reason why price is pulling back like this is because of this round number here. This 0.63 thousand. You can see it. It's because of this round number. This round number is strong. One thing about round numbers is that the more zeros behind the round number, the stronger that level. You understand? So we may have a red candle here, but no. I'll just keep an eye on this market. We're not going to take a trade based on it. Let's check the market. Guys, please go ahead and give this video a like. I really appreciate that. If you're here to subscribe, this is your chance to be one of the first 1,000 Barter-Pro subscribers on YouTube. Take the advantage. Subscribe now. Don't miss your opportunity. Don't be the number 1,000 first person when you could have been part of the first strong 1,000. The first 1,000 strong people. You understand? So we have a breakout, and we're going to have a liquidity sweep to the downside. Though we have a demand here. I don't know how strong that demand is. This demand. The demand is pretty strong. But you know what? Let's look for entry inside that demand and see if we find an entry there, we can take a trade inside. You know what? Let me check something. There's a cheat code I'm looking for. If I find it, oh my God, see that gap down. Okay. Mm. You see, taking this trade, the probability is not on the high side. It's not. In all honesty, it's not. So we're not going to take this trade because it's not a high probability trade. We'd rather go for high probability trades than take any random trade at all. Now, guys, if you don't see high probability trades, try not to take any trade. It's very important. Hey, Hadi, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Okay, I should use MACD. Okay. I remember using MACD sometimes ago, but the strategy I'm trading right now, I'm not actually trading with the trend or against the trend. What I'm doing is, hey, how are you? Hi, bro. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. 8189. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce your name. And I don't want to butcher the name at the same time. So I had to call the 80. Hey, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Zuzi. Oh, Zuzue Salmanmi. I'm so sorry if I butchered that name, but I think I got it right a little bit. It was nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. We may have a we may have a liquidity sweep to the downside here, so we need to be careful. We may have a liquidity sweep to the downside, so we need to be very careful. This is a very slim, like thin price channel, and it's um it's uptrend. Okay, fine. We have a demand area in lower time frame that we can anchor this trade on. If price comes into this demand area, I'll go with buyers. Okay, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you very much. I really appreciate. Let's go with buyers. I'm expecting a pull to the upside. Oh, that liquidity sweep again. It has started. It's the liquidity sweep. Hmm. Okay, there might still be an opportunity here. If price comes back here, we will go with the sellers. I'm expecting a pullback to the downside. I will explain the reason why. I hope the sellers are able to hold that pullback to the downside. I will explain why. You see, we have a demand area. You're quite all right. But you see, that demand area, immediately price broke it without any. It was formerly a demand area, but now it has turned into a supply area. And there is an entry inside it. I'm marking all the entries so that you can see it clearly from your side. This is it. You can see. So this area now, it has turned to a, they call it DBS. It's called DBS. When a demand area turns to supply, look at this. It's called DBS. So sometimes maybe you took a trade and price just cut through your demand or supply area. There's SBD, supply become demand, then there's DBS, demand become supply. You understand? You can take your trades. If price breaks a demand area, it turns to supply. If price breaks a supply area, it becomes the demand. It happens like that most of the time. So you understand? That's why we took that trade here. I hope somebody's following. Now, if you would like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, the link to join the Barter-Pro mentorship is in the description below. You understand that Telegram channel link? Click on it, and when you get to Telegram channel, um, when you get Telegram channel, you will see a tag called Barter-Pro mentorship. Click on it and send me a message. You'll be able to send me a message. You understand? It's very easy. We'll keep an eye on this market. Let's check the rest of the market we've marked. You see, the same thing happened here. Look at this. Price broke this level. Hey, Logo, how are you? It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, my people are here. Correct. Thank you so much. It's nice to have you here. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are here and you're here to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. You understand? And this is your opportunity to become one of the first 1,000 subscribers. So hi, babe, Fanny, how are you? Hope you're feeling great today. Yes, I'm glad you're feeling good. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So you can see price broke this demand area. Then they came back in. You can take it as the market will always treat it as a supply. I've seen it many times. Not always though, but most of the time. Let me like 90%. Yeah, let's go. Fanny, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm looking for a very good opportunity. Now, some people would say, why don't I go to other side of the market? We can actually do that though. It's not a problem. Now, you see, let me tell you something. This is not a thought breakout. Don't take a thought breakout trade like this. Don't do that. We have multiple touch on that trend line already, so don't do that. Hey, Muhammad, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you coming. Thank you so much. So if you're here to subscribe, please click the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, but it means a lot. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate. So now let's do something for a change. Let's go to the the crypto side here. Let's find opportunities. Because some people wonder, like, why do we just stay in one side? Okay, where am I from? I'm from Nigeria, Lagos, Nigeria. Do you trade CPR? Yeah, common point of rejection. I do. Yes, thank you, Mohammed. You're welcome. You're welcome. So let's look for we trade. I trade common point of rejection, but that common point of rejection has to be there are certain conditions for every strategy. It has to be a what do you call it? A ranging market with a doji in the middle, like something like this, but not this particular kind of. You understand? Don't worry. When I see it, I'll let you know. I'll show you. Somebody was asking for a breakout trade. I'm still looking for that breakout trade. I will explain it to you. Hey, Akman, how are you? Hope you are feeling great today. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce that name, but I saw Akman immediately. So thank you so much for coming. Hope you are feeling great today. It's nice to have you here. Wow, my people are here now. That's good. I like it when my people land. Correct. I'm looking for a very nice trade. No, that we can actually trade. This is a good ranging market. The market is still ranging and it just started. But this is not a doji. This is a spinning candle, right? Sometimes spinning candles act like dojis, but this is not a doji. So you know what? Let's check stocks, because some people will like, oh, let's go on stocks. We can go anywhere as long as we find our setup. We will take the trade. If we don't see the setup, that's when we don't take the trade. I'm kind of inclined to go with the sellers in this trade, but let me see where we can enter. Oh, we could have entered. It would have been a good trade, but no worries. The thing that if you don't have enough reason to take your trade, it's hard to just take the trade anyhow. You get. I saw one entry in S10. Let me mark it. It's a lower time frame entry. Might be a very good one. Let me clear this one. Okay, cool. Okay, it's on the round number 2. That's good. So we could have gone with the sellers, but I didn't find enough reason to go with the reason I wanted to go with the sellers because of this morning star pattern. If we had a gap up, I would have gone with the sellers without thinking about it. You understand? Because morning star pattern usually give a red candle. Like after the morning star pattern, then the red candle will kick in. So if we don't find a very good opportunity, we will keep checking. You understand? Like my mentor will always say, you have to keep checking forever. And it's true. If you don't see your entry, don't take the trade. You have to keep checking forever until you find it. Okay, we found a good trade. We can go with the buyers now after this, and I will explain this trade quickly. This is McDonald's, but it doesn't matter. The chart doesn't matter. The name of the chart doesn't matter. What matters most is the chart itself. Does it have our entry? Like, does it have our strategy? This is a doji break strategy. I'm going to explain it after taking this trade. Okay. Let's go. Let's go one more. Now, somebody will say, why did I take this trade? I will explain the trade. Hey, Absolute. Oh, Absolute Delight. It's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Yes, I saw one of your comments in the afternoon. I was I able to I think I replied to it, right? No, you're not late. You're not late. Don't worry. We still have some time. We still have some time. No problem. We still have some time. We still have some time. Okay. I'm expecting a green candle on this actually, and I'll explain why. You see, we have this doji. There's this doji here. Let me mark the doji so that I can see it. I'll mark this one too. Okay, that was a losing trade. No problem. Oh, sorry, I missed that. I missed that. Message. Please resend the message so that we can. Okay, we have a doji here. Let me. I will have a doji break. Anytime you have a doji break like this, you should expect an opposite candle. If you break it to the upside with the green candle, you should expect a red. And dojis work best, and this kind of doji, they work best in ranging markets. Now, for any other, I don't know why this trade did not happen like that, but I can tell you, if you take this kind of doji trade, the same way I described it, like the same way I took it 10 times, you are more likely to win about 8 times. So the probability of you winning this kind of trade is high. You understand? Now, it doesn't always work 100%, but when it works, and it works most of the time. So I think we have a. Hey, Busayo, it's nice to have you here. Busayo Davis, hope you're feeling great today. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have you here. Yes, our people are here. We have a doji, we have a QM down here. But you see, I've not checked this QM, and it's kind of too late now to check it. Well, let's just check it. Or let me use M5 to check it and see. Oh, we could have taken this trade. This is a beautiful. This is going to be a beautiful QM. Let me see if we can still take it. But you see this. Okay. Price has not come to the entry yet. That's good. Price hasn't come to the entry. This is the entry. We can still take it. Let me see. Oh, price has touched the entry. And you can see now we got the pullback. No, it hasn't touched it. We can still take the trade. We can still take the trade. I was actually asking if you can do a deep explanation video about entry, take pro. Oh, yes, I remember. I remember you now. Okay, fine. Entry and take profit. Now, you see, let's talk about take profit first. In binary option, we don't do take profits. You understand? If you take your trade, you have a trade time. And as soon as that trade time is out, or as soon as that trade time is exhausted, your trade closes. If you are in profit, the amount you started with, like probably you traded with $10 or $100. If you traded that trade with $100 and you are in profits, now it will depend on the payout amount. For example, most payout amount is 92%. So if you're in profit, they'll pay you dollars plus 92% of $100, which is $92. If you enter your trade with 1,000, they will pay you back 1,000 plus 92% of 1,000, which is $920. You understand? Now, the thing there is, if you've taken one trade and you feel okay, you are done. So why your trade in demo? Yes, I've explained this several times. And okay, I will explain because of you again. Let's take this trade. I'm expecting a pullback to the upside. So let's see. Okay, fine. No, so you see now we took this trade with $19.60, and they are going to pay us back this $19.60 plus 91% of this. You understand? You understand? So it happens like that. Now, um, you were talking about entry. See, if you really want to understand entry properly, I've covered it in detail extensively. You understand? I have a playlist in the YouTube channel. It's called live trade sessions. They are my own personal live trades. You understand? Go there. I explain every trade in detail. Like you see the same way I'm explaining right here. It's the same way I explained in those trades in detail. Watch those videos, you will understand. Oh, you see, most of your questions will be answered if you just watch those videos. You understand? Now, you see, this kind of live session is not enough to like explain the whole, like 3 years worth of knowledge. You get the gist. So, and even if I try to like explain it, you still can't understand it unless you see it at work, like multiple times at different time zones, at different markets. You get the gist. So, when you see QM trade here and you see another QM strategy here, I've take the same QM strategy, but in different markets. You see how the market reacts. You understand? So it will be easy for you to understand like that. You get it? I just explained QM now, but I can tell you that is a lot of people will probably not get it like this. The reason why this market pulled back, the reason why we're having this green candle, you understand, is because of the QM, but a lot of people will not get it. But if you go back to those videos I am pointing you to and you watch it, trust me, you are going to, if you keep watching those videos constantly, you get it. You understand? And it's very easy. Now, another thing is, I know there are some of you that you prefer that. So, as I was saying, you understand? Some of you prefer that I take you one on one. You understand? Now, join the Barter-Pro mentorship. You understand? The link to join is in the description below. If you go into the description, you click the Telegram channel link, and inside the Telegram channel link, there's this tag called Barter-Pro mentorship. Just click on it and send me a message. Then you and I will be able to discuss, you understand, where you're having issues, you understand what we can do. Then we can build your mentorship personally. You understand, based on that, on your, like on the certain kind of issues you have in the markets. You get the gist. So no problem. Let's look for more opportunities in the market. I know there was one market I saw the other time. Was it this? Though I like markets like this, they are very good. The opportunity is not here yet. So, okay, this was the market. Oh, you can see market is already rejecting from that entry. You see, market is already rejecting from that area. And I told you that if price comes here, we'll take a trade. You understand? This is exactly what I'm talking about. Wow, can you imagine? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are in this live session and you are yet to subscribe, go ahead and subscribe for the go ahead and subscribe. You understand? There's so much value, I can tell you. Now uh, we have a QM here, but this QM is dicey. We have a QM here. This QM is dicey, but no problem. Let's check the higher time frame confirmation. It has a time frame confirmation, but I'm not going to take this QM. It's not It's not a good QM to take. It's not a good QM to take. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Okay. If we don't find, we'll keep looking for opportunities until we find it. This is another QM here. Let's mark the QM and see. See, anywhere you see opportunity, you just mark it. At least we'll check for confirmation and confluences. No, there's no this QM is not valid, so we're not going to take it. You see, you should be willing to like let go of the market if it doesn't fit the criteria. You should be ready to let go of the market and not bother yourself. Let's check the favorites that we have before. Again, for now, there's no opportunity here right now. Guys, if you have any questions, please put in the comment section. I'm yet to find any okay, we can go with the buyers here, but it's going to be very cheesy. The probability of the buyers is not very strong. Yes, it's not very strong. Let me take your oh, what's QM? Oh, okay, let me explain. No, serious. Nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Now, good short drama. Which time best analysis market? Your camera is not clear. Sorry, it's not camera. It's a network. I'm so sorry about that. But just give it some time. It will clear up. It happens like that sometimes, and I know it's because of bad network. So sorry, but let's just manage this network the way it is now. Okay. Obvious. Yes. Oh, you opened for 5 minutes stock. Wow. I'm trying to read your message, but your message is very plenty. Please resend your message. Let me read it. And try and keep your message short so that we can, it's the message shows for a brief moment and goes. Okay, let's look for a very good opportunity. Okay, so which time best for analysis market? See, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna answer your question, Osiro. Hold on. Now, the time does not matter. Because you can find your like if you can find your setups anytime. So there's no particular time in the market I say okay, it's very good to like analyze the markets. So far so good. I've taken trades in the midnight. I've taken trades early in the morning. I've taken trades in the afternoon. The most important thing I'm looking for is my setup. If you find your setup to take the trade, if you don't find a setup, then you don't take the trade. It's as simple. So if you don't see your setup, then don't take the trade. Just leave the markets. Come back and maybe in like 2 hours, check again. If you don't see, come back again until you see. You don't take your trade. You don't take random trades until you see your setup. You understand? That's why a lot of people. Okay, let me. Now sometimes you need at least. Okay, I've seen an opportunity here. You need at least 3 setups. That's just enough to take the trades. But you see, anything from 4 and above is optimal. Taking your trades. You understand? I'm gonna go with the buyers now, and I'll explain why I'm going with. Okay, fine. I found something here. Oh, this network. Come on now. Okay, fine. Oh, now I'm not going to take the trade again because of this gap up. You understand? I saw something in the lower time frame the other time here. It's going to be very risky if I go with the buyers. You know what? Let's take. It's not ideal, and I'll tell you why. You see that gap up we saw the other time? It's not a good sign. Okay. This is 1 minute actually. I'm currently on 1 minute right now. Let's go back to M1. Oh, you mean time frame? I thought you meant time. Okay. No. See, you can take your trades on any time frame. All these strategies work on all the time frames. Like either, but the time frames I personally recommend them 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You understand? I don't do 3 minutes because it messes up with the trade time. They don't have 3 minutes. Okay, they have 3 minutes here, but sometimes it's because of the way it goes up. It's very hard to set. You understand? It's very hard to set it. Now, let me tell you why I took this trade quickly. Now, if you've been in the market for maybe like the past 45 minutes, I told you that when you have evening star like this, evening star usually accompanied by a green candle. Yes. But you see, immediately I took this trade, I started regretting it. And why? Because number one, we have a gap up. Gap up is in favor of the sellers. That's why you see this push to the downside now. It's because of this gap up. You understand? Now, another reason why I wanted to take this trade is because in the lower time frame, I found an overlapping level here. This one. When you see an overlapping level like this, it's indicative that you have buyers in that area. So if you want to go with the buyers and you have buyers in the area already and you've seen indication, you understand? So it increases your probability of winning the trade by itself. You understand? Now we now have this round number. Look at this round number 0.90500. You understand? So the only reason why I didn't want, like, I was regretting this trade was because of the gap to the upside, gap up. You understand? So those are the confluences. You have to combine your confluences. You have to combine your reasons to take your trades. You can't just take the trade. Now, I know there's another reason. Let me show you quickly. See this market sequence of 2 green, then red. We have another 2 green. You should be expecting a red. You see? Look at this. If you look throughout the market, you will see those market sequences like that. They happen. So when you see those kind of market sequence happen like that, you should already know that your probability of winning the trade is going to be on the high side too. You understand? So it's as simple as that. So we just have very small amount of minutes to spend. If you have more questions, please go ahead. Yes, somebody asked what is QM. Now let me show, instead of telling you, let me show you. I'll show you what QM is. Let me just look for it quickly. Sometimes it's just good to just show. I know I took one QM trade the other time, so let me see if it's still here. Okay, I found one, but well, you know what? Let me look for that one. We took the trade. Okay, is it this one? No, it's not this one. Don't worry. Let me find a good one for you. Let's go with the sellers here. No, now I could have waited for price to come over this round number before taking this trade. So if it goes over the round number, I'll take another trade. I'm expecting a pull to the downside and a red candle. I'll tell you why. So let's see if the pullback will happen. I'm expecting a pullback though. Let me see. To reconnect, please. Ah, thank you. It has reconnected. Okay, cool. Okay, now just now that when you have, I'm still on the topic of QM. I'm still going to go there, but I just want to explain why I took this trade. Hey, Wealth Health, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you're feeling great today. Thank you. Now, you see, anytime you have evening star or morning star pattern, this is a morning star pattern now. It's usually accompanied by a red candle. Yes, the seller usually come in after it. You understand? Now, the reason why I took the trade again with after having this Marabuzu candle, you see, Marabuzu candles are a sign of reversal. Yes, Maraboso candles give reversal. They are reversal candles. Fine, let me go one more because I'm expecting another red candle again. You understand? So Maraboso candles are reversal candles. They give you reversal in the market. You understand? And why did I decide to go with the sellers again? It's because of this candle. You see, this red candle is an inverted hammerhead. When you see it in a critical point, at a critical area, see, oh yes, look at this now. Let me now show. This is a QM, but it's not a very fine QM like that. It's not a very fine QM, but this is a QM. Technically, it's a QM. So the first thing we want to do is go to higher time frame to see if we have an engulf. You can see we have an engulf here. You understand? Oh, this trade should have been red. Let's go again. I'm expecting another red candle. I'll keep going with the sellers because I'm expecting that push to the downside. So now we'll go to our time frame to look for a, what they call it, an engulf. That's the higher time frame confirmation for the QM. Now the next thing we will now do is we'll go to the lower time frame to find an entry. You see, there's an entry in S30, but it's not fresh, so I'll not take it. Let's go to S15 again. There's an entry there. You see, there's a beautiful entry in S15. I'll mark that S15 entry and I'll show you how the market reacts to that entry so that you can see it. Look at this. Now, you may not see it now, but if you go to M1, you see what I'm talking about. See that rejection. This is what I'm talking. This candle that happened, it did not just happen by accident. You understand? Oh, I wanted a red candle. Come on, let's do it. Oh, that's good. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy for that trade actually. So look at this. This is a QM. Let me mark the entry so that you can see it clearly. Now, if you want to understand QM in depth, like you want to understand it better, I have a playlist. You understand? I want you to go into that playlist. It's called Live Trade Session. You see a lot of QM dedicated videos there. I explain everything step by step in details. Go and watch it. You understand? You see all your questions will be answered in those videos. I'm telling you. It's not going to, you are not going to have any issues. So let me mark the, now look at this. I will explain it one more time. You see, when you have this ABC to the upside and this push to the downside, I mean this green, red, green, that's the movement of ABC. This ABC to the upside and push to the downside, you already have a QM. But the first thing you need to do is you need to mark the QM shoulder, which we've marked here. Then you go to higher time frame to find, so we are currently in M1, so we'll go to M3 to find the engulf. If you see the engulf there, that's the first confirmation that the probability of that QM is going to work. Then we'll now go down to lower time frame. We'll start from S30. You can see there's one here, but it's taken already. Like there's price has used it. The sellers have used it already. So what do? We will go back into S15. We'll keep going down until we find a very good entry. You look at the entry we found. Fantastic. You mark that entry, then you go back to M1. You wait for price to come back into your entry. Immediately price touch that entry, you take your trade. It may go up a little bit, but it's going to give you a winning trade. If you take this kind of trade 10 times, you are going to win 80% of the time. Like if you take it 10 times, this kind of setup, just keep taking it 10 times. You are probably going to lose twice and win 8 times. So I hope you understand now. Oh, I have a feeling that the comment section is no longer working because, but no worries. It happens like that. I know it's the network. The network flickered for a while the other time. So give me, you see, I may come back into the live session. So just let me try and refresh the live session. Oh, it's back. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. I'm so glad it's yes, Gemmo, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So glad because I was wondering like yes, I'm glad you understood. See, you can still understand more actually. Yes, you can still understand it better if you watch those videos I told you. You understand? So guys, thank you so much for joining. If you are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You understand? We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers and we are very close. So don't miss your opportunity of being one of the first 1,000 subscribers on this channel. Is you are making history right now. You should be part of it. So click the subscribe button right now. And if you would like to join the Barter-Pro mentorship, click the Telegram channel link. You understand? Click the Telegram channel link and send me a message from Telegram channel. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Also, if you're finding a lot of I know a little bit of ICT. Modog, it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. Modog. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name, but I hope I didn't butcher it too much. Thank you so much for joining. It's nice to have you here. Oh, we could go with the salads here. You know what? Let's play around it. Oh, I wanted to take it up here. I wanted to enter right up here. I wanted to just play with the market a little bit. But no problem. I was gonna enter up here actually. I'm expecting a red candle anyways, but it may not be a strong one. So thank you so much for joining, guys. If you would like to support the channel and if you are like gaining a lot of value from these videos and you like to support the channel, please go ahead and use the super chat, the super likes, and the super stickers. You know, it is that, you know, when you're about typing your comment, that's dollar sign on your right hand side. Click on it and support the channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys for doing that. We'll be calling it a day for today. No, I know I should probably stay longer, but I need to get a few things done right now. So thank you so much for joining. Um, I'll see you in the next one. Probably by God's grace, I know we'll be back in about maybe, let me say, in about 12 hours. We'll be back. Okay. So thank you so much for joining. Um, have a lovely day. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you coming. All right. Bye.